Minista muhasho wa gwama Vho-Enoch Godongwana wamhitsa chipichi cha mugaganya-gwama vhukati mwana musi.
We have already made significant progress in correcting this. The amendment of Schedule 2 of the Electricity Regulation Act of 2006 has raised the licensing threshold from 1 megawatt to about 100 megawatts. Following on from the fiscal response last year, government has provided an additional 48.9 billion rand in fiscal support due to the unrest that took place in July and the impact of the COVID-19 lockdown. This includes the 37.9 billion in direct fiscal support. We are now making an additional 11 billion available to the South African Special Risk Insurance Association, which is called SASRIA, to enable them to continue settling legitimate claims from businesses' damages during the unrest. Unemployment is lagging the economic recovery. Government recognizes that we need more private sector jobs driven by a strong and growing investment climate. At the same time, the state must play a role in mitigating the impact of this crisis. The current social relief of distress grant is coming to an end in March. Let me emphasize this thing. But abantu ku treasury nama ayasukela abantu kwethu. Nasukela. This government said it is extending it up to the end of March. Up to the end of March. Treasury started kwaka.
Minista vari ikonomi ya lino ikulevelwa ngambaro chikate ya percent komasumbe khamingwa miraru ya khou.
The issue of economic growth, which is up at 5%, is encouraging. There is a slight good news from the budget that was presented in February. That is the economic growth. And of course, we see tax collection is up by 120 billion on the commodity boom. That is encouraging.
Well, the minister made the correct noises. He said the correct things that will get the economy going. The question will be, is it implementable? And one of the biggest problems currently is that our expenditure is out of control, and the adjustment budget does not really curb expenditure, especially with regards to the public wage bill, and it is still out of control.
Yes, the finance minister has spoken about the issue of debt service cost, and particularly where he talks about the debt now touching almost 4 trillion rand. However, he has not convinced us that there's any mechanisms he's intending to put in place to reduce such debt service cost, and we can only see it increasing.
Look, the midterm budget speech delivered by Enoch Godongwana today is just a further confirmation that he is cut from the same austerity cloth as his predecessors, such as Tito, and that even when he was internally leading economic transformation in the ANC, he could never come up with a sophisticated policy to create employment and to grow our economy. So they are over-reliance on direct foreign investment, they have an over-reliance on private investment and privatization.